I want to tell everyone how sorry I am we're not in Oregon. We had planned to come, but the COVID went out. But I know that many of you there I have known since you were in junior high, and now you are almost retired teachers. And I remember you well, and I wished I could be there to say hello and to wish you all the very best. Stay well. Jim and I grew up in a small rural town located on the prairies of western Illinois. Growing up in a small town did have some advantages. We started performing together when we were 6, 7, 8 years old. We played for church programs, community programs, and even programs in neighboring towns. And this went on through elementary school, junior high, and high school. We had a baby buggy that Jim and I were in. We were babies. It was a wicker, one of the old wicker type buggies with big round circular wheels, 4 of them. And we also were inventing airplanes that we thought we could actually sit in and fly. So we put together some kind of a contraption, but we needed wheels. So we took the wheels off the baby buggy and put on this thing. My mother had promised the baby buggy to another couple who were expecting in town. She went to get the baby buggy and the wheels were gone. And she said, "Where are the wheels?" And we said, "Well, they're on an airplane." "What airplane?" And we showed, "Well, that one over there." Orange crates of wheels and some kind of wood for wings. And she did not take that really good-naturedly. But we did get the wheels back on the buggy, so I'm told. Jim went into the United States Navy Band as trumpet soloist when he was 19, just out of the University of Illinois. And he was assigned to play taps at Arlington Cemetery with the service of this deceased admiral. He had a friend who was trumpet soloist with the U.S. Marine Band, and both of them played this together. They played taps like you just don't often hear it, and that is the principal trumpet followed by an echo. Very effective when done very well. Well, I'm sure this was. So following that ceremony, his friend, the Marine, left the grounds of Arlington, and it was wintertime, and they got in a snowball fight. Well, they got caught. And their respective commanders of the band, both the Marine and the Navy Band, were informed of this snowball fight that these two musicians got into. So the ones who turned them in were assured disciplinary action and reprimand would take place. Well, I was told by one of the Navy guys that the commander looked at Jim and said, "I hear you got in a snowball fight. Don't ever do that again. Now, on tonight's concert, let's try this tempo." And the guy in the Marine Band got the same thing. "You got in a snowball fight, don't ever do that again. Now, in tomorrow's concert, let's try this, see how you like it." So that was the extent of their reprimand. Well, they said they never did it again, which I believe. I don't think they did. They got off pretty easy, but it was a good story. Jim and I were brothers, and as brothers, we got in our little fights. And our poor mother, God rest her soul, was at home tending to all this. She was so exasperated at our fighting, she called our dad at the post office. He was the postmaster. And said, "What do I do with these boys? They're fighting." And Dad told her, "Do they have clubs?" She said, "No, let them fight." That's not exactly the answer my mother wanted, but that's the one she got. So that kind of healed itself too over time. There were a few more squabbles, and each one was a little bit more fun than the one before. So finally that stopped. Yeah, Jim and I were 2 years apart, but we did enjoy companionship over the years, both into adult life, and that will be sorely missed. I started going out to Oregon State to help with the music camp. And I never really knew what I was going to be doing until the day I showed up. sometimes I would be told the first day that we have to have flute sectionals. You're going to take flute sectionals. Oh, I don't even know how to play the flute, but you're going to do it anyway. And then there's trombone. Okay, a little more comfortable there. And this went on. And then one time I showed up, said our band director is having an operation. You're going to have a band. Well, what are we playing? Well, go over and find out. So that's about how that went for many years. So, Brother Jim, you have embarked on, or are embarking on, the greatest mystery known to humankind. So, Godspeed till we meet again.